Hello, Guardian. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make well skate, ground skate, and shatter skate macros. Let's jump into it. Okay, I've booted up a private match here to demonstrate well skating and ground skating. So, first off, you're going to be needing a couple items, obviously. You're going to want an eager edge sword. That's the only perk you need. And then Well of Radiance. And that's about it. So let me put my macro on here. Okay. So there's two different types. We have just the base well skate macro, which can be used on ledges like this. It'll do that. Go really far. Okay. Alright. And then for the ground skate, you want to be on flat ground for this. If you're on a like a little bit of an incline like this, there's a chance you'll just pop your well and you won't actually do the skate. So just try to make sure the ground is as flat as you can, and also make sure you're not running when you use it, because that can also mess it up. But that one just works off the ground. And you can also use this one off of the edges like this as well, but it doesn't go as far. This one's more for just light skating, I guess you could say. So those are the two. Okay, I've booted up another private match on my Hunter. I will be showing shatter skating this time. Shatter skating is better than well skating because you don't actually need a super for it to work. And you actually can use it without heavy ammo as well, but it won't go as far. So you'll need an eager edge sword, and you will also need, let's see, where is it? Shatterdive on Stasis Hunter. That's all you need. So this has to be used on an edge, just like well skating. It can't be used on the ground. That is an advantage warlocks have, is they can use it on the ground. But here it is. So there is shatter diving, or shatter skating, I mean, sorry. Okay, here we are on my desktop. I'm going to be showing you how to make the macros. So we'll start with well skate and ground skate, and then we'll move on to shatter dive. So you're going to want either Razor Synapse, which is what I use, or some type of macro app. I know if you have Logitech equipment, you can use that. I'm pretty sure SteelSeries has one as well, but we're going to be using Synapse today. So you're going to want to go to your dashboard up at the top right here. Scroll down to modules, and then you're going to make sure that you install the macros shortcut. It should just be in here. You just have to enable it. When we go inside here, basically your macros are going to be here on the left. You can bind them to your keyboard on here, which I'll show you later. So I'm going to have these macros in the description for you to download and import through here. But I'm also going to show you how to make your own if you wanted to do it that way. So if you click this addition right here, it'll create a new macro. You can hit record, and let's wait for it. Whenever the countdown goes, any key presses I make are going to be recorded. And then whenever I play this macro over, it's going to redo this. So that's how I created these. And we're just going to delete this. So you could do it that way, or you could insert specific functions through this. So you can do keystrokes to do keys, mouse buttons, and whatever. So if you want to copy one of my macros but not actually download it, you can also do that. You can pause the screen for them here, and then here. And in the description, I'm going to have what each of my button layouts mean, because I have a bunch of buttons set as secondary paths just to make it easier for myself. For the well skate, when you download this space at the bottom is just so that after the well skate is performed, you'll float forward. If you don't want this on here, you can delete it. I keep it on there because it just makes it feel nicer, but it's not required. Other than that, everything else should work fine. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to bind your macros to your keyboard so that you can use them with the button press instead of going onto the Synapse app. So if you go over to your keyboard or your mouse, depending on which you want to use, I'll show you both. You're going to want to go to the profile section and create a new one. So right here we have a new one. We can rename this if you want right here, but I'm just going to keep it this. So this new profile will be the one you want to use when you're in Destiny. If you're on default right now, you can make a bind over to here, switch profile, and then you can do a specific one to this so that you can swap to your profile when you're in the game, so you don't have to have it on all the time. So you can do that if you want. If not, you can just swap it here. So what we're going to do is, let's say we want to bind well skate to our X key. You're going to click on X, you're going to go down to macro, and then you're going to choose your well skate macro. Make sure it's on play once. If you do any of these, it's going to mess it up, but do play once and then save. Now this X key is bound to well skate. So when you're in Destiny, if you press X, it'll play the well skate macro. Now you can do this for all three of them, as I have done on my macro keyboard. And I also have a switcher for profiles for when I don't want to use this. And that's it for the keyboard. For the mouse, it works pretty much the same way. You want to create a new profile, so we have one here. And you want to choose whichever button you want to use. So let's say we want mouse button 5 as a macro. You go down to macro. We can do it as our well skate. Play once, save. And there we go. Now mouse button 5 is set to well skate. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Please leave any feedback you got for me in the comments below, and I hope this video helped you out. Until next time.